California has become the first state in the union to give health insurance to illegal immigrants. Under the new policy, all illegal immigrants will qualify for California's version of the federal Medicaid program, Medi-Cal. Previously, those in the country illegally were barred from receiving full coverage, save for emergency and pregnancy-related aid under certain conditions. Now, the move is expected to give around 700,000 illegal immigrants between 26 and 49 eligibility for full coverage.
You're looking live at the Fox News flight team over Chinese migrants trying to cross the southern border illegally. Griff Jenkins is live in Jacumba, California with the latest. Griff, what are you seeing down there?
Night off. Governor Gavin Newsom signed this into law in 2022, but it's now just taking effect. And as CBS 8's Steve Price explains, while some San Diegans are applauding the new law, others fear it will have a devastating financial impact.
This morning, California's San Diego County struggling with a surge in migrants there. At least 1,700 released onto the streets since Friday, including nearly 700 on Monday alone. That unprecedented influx comes after the county's Welcome Center ran out of money and closed its doors.
Santa Ana could become the latest city in the country to allow non-citizens to vote at the ballot box. Non-citizens are prohibited from voting in federal elections.
But municipalities in Maryland, Vermont, and here in California have allowed non-citizens to vote in local elections. Carlos Acedo's in Santa Ana tonight, where the city council took up the issue. Carlos.
California could soon pay illegal immigrants to not work. It's the latest state incentive to pay unemployed illegal immigrants up to $300 a week. The state Senate passed this measure despite the fact that the state faces nearly a $32 billion deficit. The bill is expected to pass the Assembly. But Governor Gavin Newsom has not signed it, or not said if he will sign it into law.
Border Patrol agents releasing hundreds of illegal migrants onto the streets of Southern California.
And this comes, of course, as the fight over border security continues in Congress, as we were just mentioning. Fox News correspondent Bill Malugin is in San Diego tonight with the latest.
Dozens of people filing off 3 buses in San Diego, the majority adult men, carrying a backpack of belongings with documents in hand. The group released by Customs and Border Patrol at a local transit center to figure out the next steps in their journey.
I'm seeing a lot of migrants, Jason, and let me tell you, to put into perspective just how many Chinese are coming across the border, particularly in the San Diego area. In all of 2021, 450 total Chinese migrants across the entire border. This year, more than 20,000 in the last 4 months since the fiscal year began. Let me show you, though, they're not just from China. They're also from other countries like Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Brazil, but there are an influx of Chinese migrants.
Good evening. As you know, Santa Ana has been a sanctuary city for undocumented immigrants since 2016, but a new proposal could take things to the next level by allowing non-citizens the right to vote in local elections. And as you can imagine, this has been met with mixed reactions.
Today, the border crisis was dumped on Southern California's doorstep at the hands of the federal government. Border Patrol mass released hundreds of illegal immigrants to San Diego streets as bus after bus arrived at a local transit station, releasing masses of men and women from around the globe who had crossed the California border illegally. And they plan to travel to blue cities across America.